Hello, I'm Doug. This is the Taste and Sensibility channel, and welcome to day 4 of the Whiskey Advent Calendar. I've only been tasting whiskey carefully for a couple of years, and I liked most types of things that I tried once I got my bearings and understood what I was tasting. And I really got most of my education from YouTube reviewers and channels and just trying things out for myself. Of course, now that I have a little experience, I think I know everything and can pick out all the flavors and pick out aromas and know what I'm tasting. And I thought the blind tastings would be pretty humbling to do in front of the camera, but I guess on the 3 I've done so far, it hadn't been too bad. I've got some things right and some things wrong. And I guess my biggest surprise is the selection that we've had so far. I assumed this was going to be a bunch of scotches with some bourbons from the US and a smattering of world whiskeys. And so far we've had Cotswolds from the UK, we've had Emerald Fusion from India, and we've had Puna Nova from Italy. So I don't know what to expect on day 4, which I'm going to dig into right now. I'm going to open this up, break through the perforations, which are stronger than they look, and pull out a bottle where I'm not going to look at the label. I'm going to pour it into a new glass and tell you what I think based on the nose and the palate. Ooh, that's light. That sure suggests a nice scotch to me. Bourbon would be darker. Color added scotch would be darker, I think. So this is going to be interesting. I look forward to this so much. On the nose, I'm getting a nice malty scotch type aroma. Seems pretty high quality, pretty familiar. Once I got into scotch, I got dozens of bottles. So I've tasted lots of things, I own lots of things. But doing it blind is a whole different animal, as they all say. Yep, I don't detect any special sherry cask finish or wine cask finish in this. This is a fairly straightforward malt from what I'm smelling on the nose. Medium ABV like 43 or 45. It's just good. It smells good. Makes me want to drink it. Wow, wow. Strong and malty. This is like a 46 or 50 ABV, something in that range is what I'm tasting on the palate. Not a lot of strong characteristics. I'd say malt is what I'm tasting most, and alcohol. There's a straightforward malt like maybe an Aaron 10 or I've got a list of scotches that I call malt, 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 malt. I can't remember what the list is now. Aaron 10 is one of them. This could be something fairly young. Yeah, it's a 10 or a 12, I would think. One of those straightforward, malty, high quality scotches. There's no kind of sherry finish. It's probably just ex-bourbon casks. And there's not a lot of other clues to go on. I think definitely Scotland, definitely craft presentation, so not chill filtered, not color added, 46 ABV or higher. Man, it's tasting like 50 now that it's been around my mouth a few times. Very good. Very high quality. Could even be something like a Glenlivet Nadura, but it's not that high. It's not like a 60, 58, 60 type ABV, but I'm getting more and more used to the ABV, so it's possible, but I doubt it. I think it's more like 50. But this is good. I like the style. I'm not necessarily into sherry or peat. I like them all. They're all wonderful. I don't have any objections to the most sherried stuff there is or the most peated stuff there is. I appreciate them all. I can tell the differences. I can't recite back what the differences are or identify drinks necessarily blind. Those did not change a lot. The addition of water changed the palate somewhat. It's a little thinner, a little more buttery, a little more biscuity, shortbread. Some new things that were kind of hidden before by the ABV. But I don't really have any more clues. I think it's some Highland or Speyside Scotch. Maybe a Lowland, but higher ABV. And I'm going to reach for the bottle and find out what it is, because I can't say it anymore. What? Box Dàlvve, single malt Scotch, 46 ABV, Box Dàlvve, Daldalvve. So that is some other language. I don't think this is Scotland. It might be some sort of independent bottler or blender. But this is a nice craft presentation of whatever it is. At the 46, it is nice and malty. Reminds me of an Aaron 10 or 12 without any particular finish. It's high quality all the way. It's a good malty single malt. And I have no idea where this is from. So if I find out anything in my extensive internet research, I will let you know what Box Dàlvve is all about. So if you like this content, please like the video, please subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell for notifications when new videos become available. And in December, they will become available every day. We're usually shooting for 2 a week when we're just reviewing things like black licorice or teas or homemade bread or spicy pickled things. So I think that will do it for today.